Hey, what's up everybody? It's Carpo. I got seeds. Lots of different seeds. And I wanted to make a video about seeds. And behind me, I've got my compost pile. And you take a little bit of compost and some seeds. I can't get over this. I made one of these videos last year about seeds, and I've got some white beans and black beans and some random little things I don't know, and some peas and some corn. I've got some cayenne peppers, some tomatoes, some grass seed in there, some special grass seeds. Seeds blow me away. You know, they're just... Every time I go to plant, I'm just like amazed with the genetic variation, the different types of seeds, the way they look. But more than that, how much information is packed into that little thing. I mean, it's like the genetic blueprint for each plant is individual. Anybody who grows plants from seed knows that even from the same cob of corn or the same pot plant or whatever you grow, you're going to have, even if all your seeds are genetically identical, you're still going to have a variation in them. There's always going to be a slight genetic difference. Even in hermaphrodite plants that I've had that have produced all female seeds have ended up having very slight differences in the plants. And to think that blueprint, you know, is carried on to the seed, I think is one of the most amazing things. I'm ever fascinated with flowers. I mean, a flower in itself is an amazing thing. The history of flowers is one of the most amazing things that I've ever looked into and studied. And it's from the very first flower, you know, and where does this first flower, you know, when does the first flower attract the first bee? And what did the bee do before the flower? There's so many aspects to this, but still the seed is, you know, ever amazing. Look at these things. Look at the differences in them. I mean, yeah, sure, it's cheesy. It sounds cheesy, but each one of these is going to be a monstrous plant by the end of the year. And all that requires is a little bit of care, and love, and nature, and natural soil. And we talk about a food shortage. We talk about how we're, you know, people are going hungry. The fact is, if I could recommend one thing for people to do to prepare themselves for any type of catastrophe, or even just to prepare them for a normal future, you know, where everything goes along just fine, I think that learning how to grow your own organic food could be the most essential thing that you need to know. Because I know a lot of folks go out and they buy seeds in the store and just plant what they get. And, you know, a lot of these are still good seeds at this point in time. You could still get good heirloom organic seeds at the store, but it's becoming harder to know exactly what you're getting. I buy all my stuff from a local farm that produces high quality, you know, heirloom seeds. And then from there I grow my own and harvest my own seed each year. You know, people don't understand Monsanto seed is, you know, a lot of it's sterile. You know, it's one round type stuff. It's designed that way, you know, patented seed. You don't want to be growing GMO corn in your yard. If you're going to put the time in, at least do something that's high quality. If you've never spent the time to grow your own food, it's very, very rewarding. And a compost pile, like the one I have behind me, actually is pretty weak right now. I've been raking it all out, but I put everything in there. I mean, coffee grounds, filters, you name it. All my banana peels and lettuce and everything, my eggshells. And right now I had actually a composter over here, but it kind of took a crap on me, so I'm going to have to build another one. But this is the area that I've got kind of set up for my garden right now. Hey buddy, what's up, Gino? It should be a pretty nice little spot once I get it all pimped out. And it's fair size. And then I also have a separate plot that's over on the other side of the porch there. And you know, I'm really excited to plant some seeds and get started, and I hope everybody else is too. Have a great day.